Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
Hey everybody, my name's Michael.
My name's Kleve.
This is Stephanie.
And welcome back to another exciting episode of Friendship
Supreme.
It was inaudible. What are the podcasts that dares to ask? Are you ready for Jumanji Round 2?
Is that what we're calling 2021?
That's
Is
what
Jumanji Round 2?
Did you not say
Round 2.
Jumanji at the end of 2020
So
so that it would
everybody's supposed
end?
to shout it, yeah. You all hold hands and shout it across the nation.
I didn't. I have my Black Eyed Peas though.
Oh, okay.
So-
They get it started in there.
They do. And it just keeps running and running and running.
You know, the first year I ever ate the Black Eyed Peas was in 2020.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I mean, we go with I'm not completely broke, so maybe they weren't. We ate them again though, so
I was gonna say,
do a little bit
don't
better
eat
this
them.
time.
Cleve didn't eat them last year, and he always does, and you did and don't ever, so we need that to reverse.
We flipped floppity.
I just spit.
You parent trapped 2020.
So I wanted to start the episode of 2020 just to say, you know, to take a moment to think about and remember all the people that passed away in 2020. I actually started working on a list, and it just started getting so massive, and I didn't want to leave anybody out. So we'll just say heart goes out to all across the board, and that way we don't forget anybody. So a couple things about 2020. The best-selling book, according to Amazon, is A Promised Land by Barack Obama. The most Googled words, I don't know if you guys get into that stuff, but I look it up every once in a while. Would you be surprised the number one search is coronavirus?
I would not be surprised.
Nope, not even a tiny bit surprised. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
I think
Number
top
2.
5 would be how to spell Fauci somewhere in there.
No,
Ouchie?
it's
Fauci.
number
What?
2. Anybody want to take a swing?
Ooh.
Mandalorian.
That would be great. No, unfortunately, it was election results, which is impressive because it's
Oh.
only a short gap of time, and it made
Yeah.
number 2.
I
Yeah.
think people were like, what happened?
Number 3 with Kobe Bryant. Number 4 was Zoom, which I think is interesting. That's
Not
Kobe
sponsored,
Bryant.
but this is brought to you by Zoom.
the number one game Googled was Among Us, which is impressive.
Which had been around for like 3 or 4 years before now.
Really? I didn't even
2018.
know. I didn't know about it until this year.
Because you didn't have to, and then all of a sudden you did.
There was some streamer that like played it and it got real big because of it, and then people just shat themselves and had to play it to where the developer was like, we don't have servers for this, and had to like really reinvest.
I'm gonna try to just say the fun ones. Do you want to guess the number one Googled lyric
It's the end of the world.
or lyrics? I guess.
I was gonna start singing it, but that's fine. At the end of the world as we know it.
You're wrong, by the way.
What about that one song where they sing about Trump and how great he is? His inauguration.
I don't-
or his-
What's the name of that song? And I'll tell you if
what
it's
was
on
it?
there.
Do you remember those 3 girls? There was a lot of drama behind it. It was these 3 girls that sang and when he got, I think it was when he got elected or when he was campaigning the first time. And there's drama behind it because apparently he was supposed to pay them and never did.
That sounds about right.
That sounds right. Yeah,
Right?
it's WAP. It's WAP.
Oh,
of course it's
yeah.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten about that song.
I only like it. I only like it when it's sung by Waluigi.
Top 5 TV shows. Number 2 is Big Brother Brazil. You weren't gonna get that one, so there you go. Any guesses on the rest of them?
Mandalorian somewhere in there.
Tiger King.
Tiger King's number 1.
Tiger King. Oh, maybe Mandalorian's not because it was at the end.
The other 4 are all Netflix.
I would say Mandalorian wasn't even in the. It was like the top 3 of Disney Plus. It wasn't even the top 1.
That's insane. people have done.
Yeah, it was because it was like Simpsons was like 1 or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they're all Netflix shows. What Netflix had? Was it one of those haunted shows, like the haunted?
Give you a hint.
Wow.
One just came out. Boom.
The serial killer one.
Nope. Or it didn't just come out. It just opened with a new season.
Sabrina.
I don't know what show.
Cobra Kai? Yeah,
Oh,
but
Cobra Kai.
that's not fair because it's not really. Well, I want to get into this. It wasn't really a Netflix show until recently, and
I mean, they gave it a little in, just like they do everybody else. Number 3 was Money Heist, which I'd never watched, and number 5 was Umbrella Academy.
Oh,
yeah, that was really good, and it did come
I've
out
watched
in the beginning.
so much TV. I don't remember what I've watched.
I know, that's why we're bringing all this up. The top how to make searches.
How to make masks.
Face masks.
Face mask is number 2.
Toilet paper.
Nope, not toilet paper. Okay, so it's kind of cheating. So number 5 is how to make a mask without sewing. Number 4 is how to make a mask with a bandana. Number 3 is how to make whipped coffee. Snuck in there. Number 2 is how to make a face mask with fabric, and number 1 is how to make hand sanitizer. The top beauty how-tos. Number 5, how to style current bangs, how to wash your hands, how to color your hair at home, how to plop hair.
And that's where it like curls.
Thank you.
I want to meet the fucker that Googled how to wash your hands.
I mean, there's intense videos now. I don't know if you've looked. And number 1 was how to cut men's hair at home.
Look,
yeah, I think girls can get away with it for a lot longer, and women had to figure out how to cut their husband's hair.
If you're cutting your
That's
hair,
exactly what happened.
If you're cutting your hair at home, just shave it. Whatever. I'll go back later.
Derek grew his hair out for so long because he didn't have jobs or anything. He didn't worry about it, and that his hair started to curl again.
I want to read this one because 4 out of the 5 make me happy and 1 makes me sad. Top whys. Why was TikTok getting banned? Number 5. Number 4. Why is Nevada taking so long? Number 3. Why was George Floyd arrested? Number 2. Why is there a coin shortage? I didn't know that happened. And number 1. Why were chainsaws invented?
Oh, I need to know.
You need to know why that was Googled.
Both
Also
why
the
it was
answer?
Googled and the answer. The coin shortage. You really stuck to the not going out. I unfortunately, out of all 3 of us, is the
that makes
person
more
that did go out.
sense.
But yeah,
It
like you
signs
couldn't
up.
pay in cash and shit unless you had exact cash.
Yeah. Or if you didn't, then there's a lot of stores. Like when I went to, a lot of stores. I went to 2. I've either went to Target or Kroger. Those are the only 2 stores that I've ever gone to. But either one of those, if you needed change, they gave it back to you in like a rewards card. Like Kroger had rewards points, and then
Interesting.
Target gave it back to you on your Target rewards thing if you have one. They couldn't give you back to coins.
Top Googled top movie searches. I don't know if you even want to take an attempt.
Stormy Daniels porn video.
Nope, didn't make it. Sorry.
That was before now, right? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yes.
What was this before Soul?
I'm assuming so.
Mulan.
Nope.
Wonder Woman.
Nope.
Tenet?
Nope.
What movies even came out this year?
The one Songbird.
Nope. Number 5, Contagion. Contagion?
Okay, that makes
Bird
sense,
Box? What's the one where they blindfold each other?
Bird Box.
Okay.
But that came out before. Number 4 was 365 DNI, which I don't know what that is. Number 3 was Black Panther. Number 2 was 1917. And number 1 was Parasite. And let me just say, if any of you guys have not seen Parasite, you should. It was really good.
Yeah, Parasite was interesting.
It
It was
intense
not what I was expecting from the trailer
at all.
or the title. It pretty much just blew my mind.
Good stuff. Now let's talk about us for a little bit because we have some astounding facts going on right now. Michael, what is the total downloads that we got?
Well,
What did we get over? Let's step on the milestone,
yeah, we broke 3,000 downloads,
which is
which
impressive.
is exciting.
For the year, we had 78 podcast episodes. We had 87 YouTube videos uploaded. Michael and I and Stephanie did some extra work on critic spin-offs like Extra Jalapenos, Podcasts and Crimes, Animania, and Starstruck. Our top viewed videos were Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Snacks and Facts Germany, TMNT Next Mutation, and Star Wars ranking bottom 3. For some reason, the middle and the top weren't interesting.
The bottom 3, those are the ones. They wanted to know which one we put at the bottom.
Our top downloads are, which is just audio, is John Henry, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and Pet Avengers.
Look,
Everybody,
Pet
Shark Boy
John
and Lava
Henry
Girl is
is a
hitting.
big deal.
John Henry, I'm going to credit myself to that one because I found that where I had to pay for it before it got free.
Yeah, you hit that trend before it was a trend.
We visited Germany, Italy, and Ireland with Snacks and Facts and had to stop because the world was on fire. Now we'll talk real quick about Starstruck. Is there a favorite character or moment that you guys like from the show? And is it even really a show that you guys would be interested in continuing? I understand you continuing because we're doing it, but would you like to?
I understand we're going to continue it because you're going to fucking continue
You're
it.
gonna do it whether you like it or not.
Pat's my favorite character, hands down. And no, I actually really enjoyed the show.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm all about Mike. Team Mike all day.
Back around for him.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That's
We
the amount of
reviewed
bodies.
we reviewed 19 pops in 2020. Share your screen with me so I can show them all to you, or give me ability, por favor.
You know, we also have a cool table that we're never gonna see.
That will
that I
never
have
see.
made.
That's right. Somebody made a cool table in 2020.
Right before right when
It was
the
like-
world shut down, basically.
She
Yeah,
started.
I think the week you took it, the table was when we were told we could no longer go out.
I was gonna joke and be like, she started in 2018. So here are some of the pops that we reviewed this year. I'm gonna scroll through it and see if you can point out a favorite. There's the Human Torch Glow in the Dark.
Alexi?
Sure. Mr.
Which is-
Fantastic, which I looked up, he is $1 on my app.
I just thought about that. Black Widow, we never got, and we just
No.
said,
They pushed out. They want a theater release. Logan with his bone claws. Michael
Oh,
Jordan
man,
and
so
his warm-ups. Baseball Fury. For
"Yeah, I have that one in my
Warriors.
house."
Yep, I think I left it there. Captain Universe, Miles Morales with his hoodie, classic Luke Cage, Mewtwo, Avengers Assemble Hawkeye, Black Widow from the mystery box, Web Store, which I'll never forget getting that one, Smee, May, because I had to buy it for myself, Avengers Assemble Thor, Mystique, where she is half Mystique and half Wolverine, Deadpool with Headpool, and Zombie Red Skull. I will scroll back. Is there any that you guys were bigger fans of than the other?
I like
The
the guy
Smee
from
one
the
is just
Warriors.
adorable, but I like the Mystique one too.
The Mystique one does have some originality to it.
I really like the May one.
That one?
It's probably my favorite.
Yeah, obviously, because you have two. Okay, so we reviewed 5 Christmas movies. They were Jingle Jangle, Santa,
Oh my God, how
Santa
much better-
Jaws.
Because I heard Jingle Django, and how much better of a movie would that have been?
I made that thing. Remember? You don't remember nothing.
It's a long year. It's hard to remember every day.
Jingle Jangle, Star Wars Holiday Special, 8 Crazy Nights, Die Hard, and Santa Jaws. Is there a favorite Christmas one that we did?
Santa Jaws.
Obviously, Die Hard.
I'm going to say Jingle Jangle, just because it was fresh and new, although a little heavy on the music.
I really liked Santa Jaws.
There's something wrong with you.
It was so good.
It's so
You
good.
like Santa Jaws, but you don't like
Cats.
Hunt for the Wilderness People.
I'm gonna go back and watch it again. I'm gonna go back and watch that one again. I'll give it a second go.
Watch it with an open mind. I need Kleve to watch it.
I need to watch it.
Got homework now.
What else are you doing? It's quarantine for a whole year. You're on time.
All right. We review comics on this podcast. This year we recorded Last Ronin, Rainbow Batman, Gotham High, Pride of Baghdad, Batman White Knight, Red Sun Superman, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers. That's 8. Is there one that you guys liked more than the other or appreciated?
Technically 9. Your editor's just real lazy. And
it didn't post in
so
2020. We didn't count it. This is all 2020 stats.
Okay, fair.
Well,
Just-
out of the ones that I actually read, I liked the. What was
Pride of
the
Baghdad?
Baghdad one? Yeah.
Pride of
Gotham High?
Baghdad's
Oh.
probably my favorite one. Yeah, Gotham High is definitely up there though. God, that was genuinely one of the biggest pieces of garbage I've ever had to read. No, I would say Pride of Baghdad.
Yeah, I think even though I read all of them, double checking myself, because I know sometimes I just kind of tell you guys about it. Pride of Baghdad was just a different level of storytelling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Although Batman White Knight, I think Michael read that one too, was pretty good as well.
It was.
Close second.
It was a really good book read. I think it was just because Pride of Baghdad was so different from what I'm used to reading as far as comics go.
Yeah. Kind of like Saga to me. That's why I like Saga so much, is because it's so different.
Yeah, I agree.
Worst movies. We review a lot of terrible movies here. I wrote down some of them. Some of them were in that in-between space, which I don't know if you guys would count as good or not. So they might be on our top or worst list. Just deal with it. Star Wars Holiday Special, 8 Crazy Nights, Santa Jaws, Superheroes, the documentary, Hubie Halloween, Unknown Origins. I put Stargirl in there. I guess I included shows that we reviewed along with movies. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I Kill Giants, TMNT Next Mutation, John Henry, and Cats. Which, by the way, I didn't realize that we didn't post till January, so we've reviewed that one twice this year. This last year.
Good. We waited a couple weeks. It took a couple weeks for me to convince you guys to go see it in theaters, I think.
That makes sense.
I think it took convincing to Kleve. I already wanted to see it.
That's fair. We had to convince Kleve to watch it.
Because I knew how bad it was.
Worst movie or worst
Cats.
thing that we reviewed?
Cats is the worst thing I've ever had.
Over Next Mutation?
Worst thing I've ever had. You know why? Here's why. Next Mutation didn't have money. Cats got stupid fucking Ian McKellen, Judi Dench money.
That's fair. I still have not forgiven Idris Elba.
I don't know. Most the Adam Sandler movies. I'm so over them.
Pick one. I'll read them back to you. 8 Crazy Nights, Hubie Halloween.
We also watched some on our own, remember?
Yeah, we did watch
some. We watched some on our own. Because we did a whole episode about Adam Sandler.
Yeah, and then there was Santa Jaws. Oh man, I still think Hubie Halloween was probably maybe Santa Jaws was the worst.
Nothing made me cringe more than 8 Crazy Nights.
That is fair. Also, Star Wars Holiday Special.
Star Wars Holiday Special.
Minutes of Wookiees just screaming at each other.
I've already blocked it out of my memory. Kleve said it, and I still immediately was like, "Nope."
Remember Lumpy's eyes?
Okay, Star Wars Holiday Special. That was hands down the worst one. That's hands down the worst.
I knew there
Adam Sandler movies are real close second.
I knew there was a reason that I put all this together. So the top movies that we reviewed, in my opinion, I mean, again, it might be jaded for some of you. Die Hard, Superheroes, which I could see you seeing as a yay instead of a nay. Unknown Origins, which is another one. Mission Impossible Fallout, Firefly, Stargirl, which again could have been on your positive or negative. I Killed Giants, the Bill Finger documentary, John Henry, or Green Room. I don't know if you guys remember that
Do
one.
you remember Green Room?
Mhm.
That
Where
was
the white supremacists lock people in a room and then try to murder them.
quite some time ago. I
I
know
was-
they weren't even black.
That was
I was
lot.
working on the
Ah,
table while we were watching that one.
2018. That's a tougher one. I really liked I Kill Giants.
Mhm.
And I think I give that one more credit because I thought I wouldn't like it.
We all thought you wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. What Derek
Stephen,
said, I don't think it ended and said, I don't think Michael's going to like that one.
Stephanie and I texted about it. We were like, "Oh, Michael's gonna be pissed about this." So good. Glad you can.
And I also give Mission Impossible more credit because I kept talking shit about Mission Impossible, so Kleve made me go watch Mission Impossible.
Now,
It
don't
was
go
better
watch
than
them
I
all.
thought it was, and I thought it was better than I thought it was.
I kind of want to watch 2, but that's because 2 is 1 was really
I
good.
have fond memories of 2.
You know
But
why?
as a kid,
2 is super 90s.
yeah.
2 is sunglasses and long hair and motorcycles,
yeah.
doing stoppies and
About it.
it's all
And it
over
also
the
had
place.
Limp Bizkit on the track.
It did, and I'll never forget it. We did an episode on that too.
I really liked Firefly, though. I thought that was pretty good.
I think mine would be Firefly too.
How do you feel about the fact that we're getting a reboot?
I saw that.
I don't know.
Not even continuation. We just said, fuck it. We'll reboot this bitch.
I don't think that normal fans of it. I say normal fans because either people are fans of it or they don't know what it is at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like there's anybody that watched it's been like, I'm not a fan. But I don't feel like it will be received well by them. I don't think there's a way to capture that same chemistry you had from those actors. Because main actor guy, whose name escapes
Nathan
me,
Fillion?
he's Castle.
Nathan
He just has a certain, not that nobody can have the same kind of charisma he has, but it's not everywhere.
He
I
does
guess.
have charisma.
Yeah.
Charisma out the Yayu.
He could play
It's
the
good.
Will.
I don't know. It'll be
He could play the Will.
interesting.
Right?
Because Derek and I just finished Mandalorian,
Mhm.
and we kept saying, this feels so much like Firefly, where
It
it's
could
just
be.
It's Western. That's what it is.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
space Western, and then every episode is mostly a continuation of the storyline, but also a like, who's the person we're helping this week kind of thing.
It's funny because my mom was like, why do they have so many directors? I was like, you know what? I was like, to me, it's like you get a kind of a different style with every episode. I was like, at the same time, it's almost like a flex. Like, look at all these people we can get to direct.
Look
our
who
show.
wants to be a part of this. You also can't. It'd be tough to match Joss Whedon, and he's off doing big ass things now.
Is he though?
He did big ass things.
I mean, they're paying him for big ass things. He's not really put out big ass things.
That's fair.
I feel like he should be.
That's fair. He did Cabin in the Woods once.
And don't forget, I mean, we could put this on the good or bad also, which is the Serenity movie. Where, spoiler alert for the old ass movie, they kill off a lot of the people that I like.
Which I guess is why we have to reboot it.
That's fair. Maybe God, I can't remember any of the characters' names. Maybe Black Lady is pregnant.
It's been
Zoe?
a long year because I honestly forgot that this was a thing.
That's why we're doing this, Stephanie. We're bringing it all back, baby. 2021. Don't forget 2020.
You found it suspiciously like Rick from Rick and Morty.
They're not paying me to do it. I promise you, I would have a lot more going on. We'd be doing a lot better podcast wise. So it's up to you guys. You can go to the Libsyn website or you can go to YouTube. Or I can send you this long list I have of all 78 episodes that we've done. I just was curious if there was one for you guys that you felt like was more your favorite or you remember enjoying.
Okay. So it'd either be Oregon Trail. I have 3. Oregon Trail, Lava Boy, or Lava Girl, and Shark Boy, just because I remember singing the Dream song until just now. I feel like I sing the Dream song.
It was in my head a couple of weeks ago. I had it stuck for 2 days.
And it's the most aggressive dream. And the other one would be when we talked about Splash Mountain being redone into Princess and the Frog. And the reason that one's one of my favorites is because, I had some random person like solicit me on multiple occasions. He wanted me to sign his petition because he wanted us to keep Splash Mountain.
He didn't understand what our episode was about. It was about Disney's racism. And he was like, yeah, it's my childhood. Also, there was like a Breonna Taylor petition. And I'm like, if I'm going to do one of these, it's definitely the one where, Black Lives Matter movement and this woman was asleep in her bed and got shot by cops. Not, Splash Mountain. Let me put them side by side for you one more time. A woman was asleep in her bed and got shot by a bunch of cops. Renaming Splash Mountain. So hard.
So I'd say Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail was one of my favorites because Stephanie kept mocking me while I tried to hunt.
That was funny.
It was fun.
I enjoy it's on YouTube and it's on download. I take that back. The mule sauce episode because it was so random and I hid hot sauce on my shirt and nobody noticed. In front of everybody. Nobody had a clue. And then
I wasn't there, didn't know.
Yep, you were looking at me. And then Gotham High, because I think that's one of the few times that we were unanimously like, this is fucking terrible.
When we reviewed each other's movies, that was in 2019, right?
Yes.
Okay. That could have been one of my favorites for the look on Stephanie's face when I crushed her dreams of thinking I was going to like her movie.
That was the best. That's why I wanted to put on camera the person who reviewed it and the person who watched it.
That's the day I realized that you have terrible taste.
It's fair.
That's when
I was going to say it's surprising it took that long, but
we were going quite some time before that episode.
I still held out hope.
Yeah,
he said Santa Jaws.
Well, I mean, that's the day was that day. Santa Jaws was forever. I mean, just recently.
That's fair.
But the day that he said he didn't like Wilderness People.
Oh, and he was like, Little Dicky's the best movie Adam Sandler's ever done.
I didn't say best, but I did remember it so fondly. I can't watch any other Adam Sandler movie ever again.
You trying to review it or no? Okay.
Nah.
Nope, I refuse. 2021, I am on a Adam Sandler protest.
Well, I know that sounds like something you might be interested in, but let me tell you, there was an article I came across where he was like, now I'm going to do my worst movie.
The best is yet to come. Yes, good.
And I was like, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. You thought he was done? It's like Thanos. You thought he was out of here? He's still there, baby.
Thank God.
So, well, okay, I'll make you guys the deal. Well, I'll set up every episode. If you guys obviously have ideas, we can do that one too. But we will avoid every Adam Sandler, even if he's in the fucking background, except for his worst movie to come. I don't even know if it's going to be 2021. It could be 22, 28. I don't know.
How do we know that it's not one though?
I mean, he was like, it's time.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it a thing.
It was like Jordan coming out at halftime. Like he was ready to put it down.
Baby.
You watched CB Halloween, you thought it was stupid, you fools. Just wait. I'm not gonna have
it
the
gets
thermos,
worse.
which was the only good part of that movie. Michael and I started streaming in 2020. We made so many new friends.
Yeah, let us know what your guys' favorite thing about 2020 was, because we know it sucked, but try to find the positives in it, right? If you guys want to reach us or give any suggestions for 2021 on what we should be doing, you guys can always reach us on all of our social medias. What are they, Kleve?
We have a Facebook, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter. They're all Friendship Supreme, except Twitter has no I's in the word friendship. All eyes go to the YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Friendship Supreme, where you can see all three of our faces and the reactions we have when Michael says funny things. We also have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/Friendship Supreme. And don't forget to catch Michael and I on Twitch every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at twitch.tv/Friendship Supreme.
I've been Michael.
This is Kleve.
This is Stephanie.
And fuck Donald Trump.
My favorite was when Stephanie said, I failed you in raising you because you never saw Die Hard.